So a comment I get a lot on my TikToks is, where do I read the Sonic comics? Now, I've done 2 separate TikToks on how to get into reading them, but that hasn't really helped anyone materially track down the comics. So I'm gonna make a video here to show y'all how to find them, so I can also have easy resources listed in the description, rather than on TikTok where I can't really put a link anywhere. IDW is the simplest one because IDW is still in print. You can find them in store, you can buy digital versions off their website, and if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can quite literally read these books for free while also still supporting the original release. If you want them to keep making Sonic comics, it's probably a good idea to support them this way. Like, I wouldn't call IDW a small company by any means, but I'd also say that in the medium of comic books, they are by no means dominating the industry, especially when compared to their competitors. So if you can support them, it's a worthwhile thing to do, especially if they are producing something you like. Archie and Fleetway are more difficult, however, as neither of those are in print anymore. I've been avoiding exactly how to tell people how to read these because, there's plenty of ways to read out-of-print comics, but none of them are really that great. Like, you can spend a lot of time and money tracking down collected editions or individual issues. There's other ways to get these comics, but they can be considered dubious methods. However, there's one resource I do feel comfortable sharing. This is the Internet Archive, home of the Wayback Machine and essentially the best support for every type of media preservation online, and this is a perfect place for someone who wants to get into out-of-print comics. Not only does it have individual issues uploaded and the whole collection of comics available to both read on the site and download, some people have put in the effort to organize some of the issues into arcs just in case you find 500 plus issues a bit overwhelming. Fleetway Sonic is much the same situation. You can get all the issues if you'd like, but some people have been kind enough to sort it into arcs if reading the entire thing is a bit overwhelming. Links to all of these resources are going to be in the description, but I also want to take this time to say that the Internet Archive is truly an invaluable resource. Without it, the majority of citations on Wikipedia wouldn't even work, and I can imagine so much media would just be lost. So if you're feeling generous, drop them a donation. And hey, if you like the content I do both over here and on TikTok, you can support me via Patreon. Any support is greatly appreciated.